Today I want to talk to you a little bit about interviewing. Hi, I'm Bob Britz. I'm the founder of Career Coach Services. Now, interviewing can be very intimidating for a lot of people. It's almost like having to give a presentation or a speech oftentimes. But in reality, it can be very easy for you to do. First of all, you want to be confident about what's on your resume and know how to talk about that. And the more confident you are about your skills and your achievements, the easier it is for you to have a normal, comfortable interview with people. But there's two questions you want to make sure you ask, one at the very beginning and one about 10 or 15 minutes before the end. The question at the beginning needs to be something along these lines. What is the highest priority that you have for this particular job in your company? And you can ask that by saying, before we get started, would you mind if I ask just a brief question? And most interviewers will accommodate you and say, of course. And that will give you the opportunity to learn what they feel is the most important part of this job. That's great to know because as you answer questions, you can reflect back upon their answer and make sure you're covering that base well. Now, the second thing is a real tricky question. At about 10 or 15 minutes before the interview finishes. Now, if it's an hour interview, it's 15 minutes. If it's a half-hour interview, maybe it's 10 minutes or maybe a little less. But the question is very specific. Is there anything you've heard today that we've talked about that would stop me from moving forward in the interview process? The reason that question is so important is that oftentimes interviewers are doing this time after time after time, and many times they will misconstrue or misunderstand an answer you've given to a question that they've asked. And by asking the question, is there anything you've heard that would stop me or preclude me from moving forward, they will share with you a concern or two. And oftentimes you can say, oh, that isn't what I meant. This is the correct answer to that question. And you've regained their confidence and you've put yourself back in the game again as a candidate. If you want to talk to us, you can reach us at www.careercoachsvc.com, or you can reach out on LinkedIn Messenger. We'd be more than happy to connect you to a coach and chat with you about your interview process and some tips you can use to succeed.